All right, welcome back to the Lunch Table Food for Thought. I'm Nico Blitz. You already know where to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to my next guest. I'm not going to give you the date of what it is right now. Actually, fuck it. What's today, man? Today is December 15th.
Sunday.
A Sunday at like 8:45 at night.
Approximately.
I hit this man up probably less than 24 hours ago.
Yep.
And now we're here.
Didn't think it was gonna happen this way, but
Nah,
it did.
I didn't think so either, man. I was actually supposed to go out to Arizona today, but that's another story.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
But so, like, I went on this guy's Instagram, and then the first video I saw was him performing one of his records. I want to say it was S.O.S.
More than like.
And immediately I was like, wow, his voice and his beat selection is just impeccable. And I needed you immediately, man. Shout out to my next guest, Papichuloteej. What up, man?
Thank you, bro. That's one hell of an introduction.
Hey, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? Not bad for less than 24 hours worth of listening to your music, you know?
Something slight. Appreciate it.
So my man got a project out right now, S.O.T.R. That's Summer on the Run.
Yes, sir.
And also a song, Getaway Driver, and some dope-ass music videos, bro. Like, I
Thank
gotta
you.
say, like, I'm pretty sure you've been doing music for a while now, but for the content that you have out right now under Papichuloteej, it's very well thought out and professional, and I just gotta applaud you for that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I got more shit out under Teej. I just made the name switch like back in May.
Okay.
So I have like 2 projects out under Teej and some singles and whatever, but I'm trying to wait till those get linked over to Papichuloteej, and it's just taking a little bit. But the other account's doing great. Papichuloteej is doing good.
So when does Teej become Papichuloteej? You said in May, and why'd you have that change?
Because I realized over time, Teej is the name of a Hindu festival in India, and it's yearly. So it just like kept dubbing me when people were trying to look for me. And so my Instagram name was already Papichuloteej, and my engineer was like, yo, it'd be a cool move to switch to that and like make myself more findable. And it worked. So it worked out pretty good because Teej was just getting hidden for so long.
Oh, for sure, man. I feel like we're at this age where for someone with a name, you kind of have to make it extremely distinguishable now.
Yeah, it has to
Unless
be.
you get lucky like a Khalid.
Right. Yeah, I wish it could be like a single syllable.
Yeah.
But that's not really an option no more.
So then how long have you actually been doing music?
I've been doing music about 5 to 6 years now.
Okay.
5 to 6 years, like 3 years seriously, but 5 to 6 years in total.
And why did you fall into it?
Well, that's all I felt really good at. I dropped out of school. I got out the military, and music was just what I wanted to. Yeah, that's how I got out to Las Vegas. I was in the Air Force for like 3 years.
Okay, and prior to the conversation, you said you were from San Diego.
Right. Yeah.
And then what? You went to high school.
So my stepdad retired from the Navy, and that brought us like all the way to North Carolina. And then after that, I did a year and a half of school in South Carolina, dropped out, joined the military, and that got me to Las Vegas. And then I got out the military.
Damn. Why did you decide to go to the military, though?
It was a dumb decision, to be real with you. It wasn't what I wanted to do at all. I was able to use it as like a stepping stone and get things moving, kind of. But yeah, it just wasn't really what I wanted to do or what I saw myself doing for the next 20 so years of my life. Because people go in there to like make careers out of it, and I wasn't one of those guys, but I did use it as a stepping stool.
Shout out to my guy Eric LaRock. He was actually in the military too,
okay.
And he kind of used that as his catalyst to become a photographer.
You can though; it's very good in ways as far as like financial stability and like if you have a certain job, you have a certain amount of free time, and it could work out in your favor if you let it. It could.
So were you? I mean, I'm like really caught up on this military stuff because I don't have a lot of people in here who do that or who have done that. Like what was like your personal day-to-day like? Because I know it's different
as far as day-to-day, like really, I had a desk job in the military. I was like UPS for the military.
Okay.
I just ordered parts for planes when they broke. And I'll get to work at like 7, be off by 3. And that's still like enough time to go to an event in Vegas going on. I'll go do some other shit. So it's like I still had time to work around, but like the demand of it sometimes, like it's not always like those short hours. Sometimes it's gonna be longer days. Sometimes it's like working on the weekend, and there's a lot that comes in with it over time, especially as like you rank up and you get other responsibilities and just more things to do.
Yeah.
So over time it just gets wearing, very, very wearing.
And I guess you being in the military and also like sanctioned in Vegas, you kind of just got that blend of like, okay, well, I already knew I wasn't gonna do this full time
Right,
anyway,
yeah.
and I'm in like, the city of sin basically.
Right. Once I got to Vegas and like I fell in love with the people and like just everything going on there, I was ready like to commit to stay there. So I was doing like things to where they wouldn't move me to a different base and a whole bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. Just little tricks that I learned over time to where I could stay and they wouldn't move me. So I was like using that to my advantage.
Give us one of your tricks.
Like they have this thing called a dream sheet.
Okay.
So that's exactly what it is, a dream, because it's not gonna happen. But there's a list of places where you could choose where you want to be like put at or stationed at. And I didn't even put Vegas. I put like all California bases and bases in North and South Carolina, and I didn't get any of them. I got Vegas. So once I started to like Vegas, I updated my dream sheet. I took everything off but Las Vegas, and I just put Las Vegas on there to leave it. So like the Air Force is cheap. They don't want to spend money. So what they're gonna do is like if you want to stay somewhere, they're not gonna spend money to move you somewhere else. So
you're like, look, I kind of like my life in Vegas anyway, and y'all don't want to put the bread down just to move me. Hence, and therefore,
yeah,
we should just keep this situation going.
It's looking like a dove staying here. So it worked out in my favor definitely.
Okay, so being in the military, how long were you in the military for?
3 years.
3 years. So during that time, were you kind of maneuvering with music, or was it kind of just on the back burner?
That's what kind of like influenced me to get out, just because music was starting to do very well, and I started to like believe in it more and believe in what I could do with it. And also I had that thought of like, damn, they could like send me anywhere whenever I want, even though I updated it. If they need someone with like my skill set or whatever I do, they could just take me and ship me. So I was like, yeah, I definitely need to separate at some point, and like as soon as possible too, because it would just like strip the momentum that I had. So I wasn't ready to lose that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to make a decision.
So then having that 3-year span in the military, at least by that point you could still kind of reap the benefits.
Right. Yeah. Like I got all my benefits. Like I can use them one day, keep them for my kids if I have kids one day. But
that passes over.
It does. It does pass over.
What the hell?
What a beautiful thing.
Yo, that's great. Hey, good for you,
real,
man.
Honestly, bro. Yeah, it does have its benefits, and for people like it's right for some people, for the people that want to pursue it, in my opinion, but not for everybody.
So then after that 3-year mark and you decide to leave, do you just go full force with music, or like how are you, like what do you end up doing afterwards?
I did for a little bit. Music was helping for a little bit, and then I did have to pick up a job for a little bit, so it's been like on and off too.
Yeah.
There are like times where it's really good and times where I've needed to just go get a job just to make ends meet and whatnot. And I never really felt no way about it, but it's better than like being
not eating.
Yeah, like being
not having shelter.
Right, that roof over your head be hitting sometimes. But like
I feel you, bro.
But yeah, it worked out in that way, so I was definitely really ready to make that jump.
Did you have like a job? I mean, I know you were like willing to do like any job to try to stay afloat, but was there like one job that was just so outrageously crazy where you're like, nah, I'm just not doing this anymore?
In high school, yeah. In high school, I worked at a movie theater. That was trash. God, dude. Oh my god, opening night freaking sucked, bro.
Nah,
always,
fuck the movie
bro.
theater shit, man.
Horrible. And it was around the time where, not to touch on it, but where the shooting started to happen, and my mom was so like against me working there anymore.
Yeah.
But it was high school money. It was cool. It was not easy on opening night, but it got by.
But no crazy ass jobs like that while you were in Vegas, huh?
No crazy ass jobs in Vegas. Vegas has a lot of jobs to choose from. There's hella jobs to choose from.
Oh, for sure. You got people passing out the flyers. You got people working at the strip club.
Flicking Uber cars at you and shit. It's wild down on the strip.
Flicking Uber cars.
Like they have like people that hand out like Uber discount cards.
Oh yeah,
if you use it, they get paid some type of percentage off of it. There's so many jobs to choose from in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
It's honestly endless at this point. And with the Raiders coming here, it's just gonna bring more.
So now is music basically your full-time job?
It is taking that role. I'm getting ready to leave a job, in my opinion. I think so. And that's more so out of me wanting to like commit to it fully and make that jump again, because I did do it alone for a while. But right now I just wanted to be comfortable too. But I feel like my energy needs to shift focus back towards that, in order just to make sure everything hits correctly and make sure everything is in pocket.
Oh, for sure. You know, one piece of advice my cousin always told me growing up, he was like, look, bro, like don't half-ass two things.
Right.
But just whole-ass one thing.
Right. It's like,
you know what I mean?
What did you say? Nobody's ever failed going 100%? Yeah, that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. It's true though.
That's true because you really just gave your all. It's like, did you really fail? Like, nah, you just gave your best.
You will never fuck up going 100%. So, and I need to get myself to that 100% because I feel like I'm not doing it working somewhere else.
Well, you know, again, like looking between like your visuals and the way you've crafted your music, like I think you put in a lot more effort than a lot of people. Because I'll listen to people's shit. Like sometimes the shit ain't mixed. Not mastered. The music videos are trash as fuck. And I'm like, yo, can you guys at least look like you're putting in effort into your shit?
Bro, I have the coldest engineer.
Okay.
The coldest engineer, bro. I love him. He's one of my best friends. He's been helping me he helped me find my sound. He's been helping me for about 3 years now. About 3 years. And yeah, bro.
Give your engineer a shout out, bro.
Hey, shout out Sound by Dawson. Go follow him at Sound by Dawson on Instagram, Twitter. Go follow Junction Sound too. Get in touch with us.
That's your team?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming all y'all met in Vegas.
Yeah, I met Dawson in Vegas. He's from Hawaii originally. And I met Will through a Vegas friend too. I met him out here like about a year and a half ago, probably.
Okay.
About a year and a half ago. But yeah, mainly everybody's Vegas.
So I want to ask you, like, your sound to me is kind of, it's like 80s retro, but more modern, more modernized, right?
That's dope too, because like if you listen to Teej, it's kind of like hip hop and R&B, but I wanted to grab that route on Papichuloteej, like the alternative indie pop, indie R&B.
Yeah, indie pop.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick with that route. I like it a lot. Yeah. It's a fun realm to be in, bro. You can do some creative shit with it.
Well, that's why I think I want to say the first song I listened to you, you know, aside S.O.S. from your video, I think it was Getaway Driver, and it had like those 80s drums, and I was like, yes. And it's because this is the type of shit that I'm on right now.
Just make you feel good.
Yeah,
Who are you listening to right now?
Honestly, I'm going back. I'm listening to like Sherelle, for example. Saturday Love, if y'all ever know that shit.
That's like way back.
Like, bro, whenever I'm DJing and I get to play 80s music and the people are fucking with it, I'm like, thank you.
Right.
Because I'm kind of like, dude, because I'm so tone deaf to hip hop and R&B now, or it's just like, you know, it's okay if you want to rap over shit, if you want to sing over shit, but like change your music up, you know, change the instrumentation up.
Or you just feel like it's repetitive or like it's saturated right now. I get that. I got bored doing just rap music, and that's why I kind of switched to like R&B and the more alternative feel too. Who
are some of the people that you're influenced by, or people that you're listening to that really want you to do like that 80s? Contemporary indie pop.
As far as like, I've been listening to a lot of like Kuko, Victor Internet.
Shout out to Kuko, man.
Omar Apollo, Claro.
You're naming so many dope ass people, bro.
Yeah, man. I got Victor on that Distance track. Marcos G, he's from Florida.
Okay.
Who else? Just inspirations in general. Pharrell. It's so many, honestly. I'm always going to shoot a blank when that question happens, but I'll be able to remember, like, when I leave. I don't know why. It sucks.
I mean, Pharrell's honestly a really good influence to have, just because his musicality goes beyond the scopes of what anyone could imagine. Like, if you're someone who can work with, you know, you have the NERD shit, which is more, like, rock-inspired, and then you have shit with Jay-Z that's obviously more hip-hop oriented. So many different
avenues, bro. It's so inspiring to listen to and just want to, like... something that makes you want to create after and go make something.
Well, that's why I personally think the best artists are able to break those boundaries. Like, like what would you consider yourself? Like a singer or a rap? Like, you know what I mean?
It's kind of hard. I don't even fucking know sometimes, honestly. Like,
but it's like, to my point, like you can look at somebody and just be like, well, they're a rapper.
Yeah,
they're an R&B singer. I'm looking at you like, I don't know what the fuck you are. I just like your music, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you, bro. Like 2017, I would definitely say I was a rapper and I was like incorporating singing, but now it's just whatever we're feeling to make, which is cool. I really like that. I really like just trying different avenues and trying different things and seeing what works out for that feeling.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to go about the creativity, man.
Honestly, just so many different avenues, bro. It's a fun world we live in, for sure.
Yeah. So I wasn't able to go back and listen to everything from Teej, but like you were saying you were doing more of like the rap shit before Papichuloteej.
Yeah, I was doing more like bouncy rap shit. More
some
like
ratchet shit, some club shit.
Not really ratchet shit. Kind of like in a way turnt shit. I don't even know how to describe it.
Like what? A turnt gold link?
Not even a turnt gold link. Like, whew. I don't even know, bro. Like it's regular hip hop. I wouldn't put it in like a subgenre. I would say, unless it's like bouncy has one. But Yeah, you just have to check it out. I really don't even know what to put on it. I know it's
That's
hip hop
hella
for
funny.
sure though. If you put in Teej, it has like nothing what Papichuloteej is. They need to link it, bro.
They do.
They need to link it.
Okay, I'm already looking right now. You have a song
I don't know who
called-
that is. Somebody has taken my name since I switched over to Papichuloteej. That is not
What is
my.
going on right
that is
now?
not my. Bro, I've hit Spotify.
Is this
multiple-
yours? Spotlight?
Yeah, Spotlight is mine.
Spotlight's yours? Okay,
And
okay.
1080p is mine. If you scroll, that one's mine
Woodstock,
too.
7
That's not
Ages.
mine. That's somebody else. One Night is not mine.
Rick and Morty?
That bottom one, that's not me.
SN
That bottom one. See, this is what I
1080p.
was dealing with.
Damn,
this is
bro,
exactly what I was
that's
dealing
a lot
with.
of shit going on.
1080p
right now,
and
man.
Spotlight are mine. The Aaliyah joint he produced, and yeah, Japan is mine. Aquafina is mine. Those are all on Spotlight.
What's your relationship with Japan like, man?
Japan, oh man, that's a great song.
For the record, I haven't listened to this song. I'm just genuinely curious about why you like Japan so much.
Man, crazy story, but like
I want all the smoke, bro.
Dang. So when I met a girl while I was like in my tech school for training, and I was at the same base for that, and I had Japan originally, and I switched it for Las Vegas with a homie of mine because his family's out in Japan. 2 weeks later, she comes into our class and she has Japan, and we've kept in contact over the years. But it just makes you think of like what could have been if you made like one decision like shifted your like. I'm very happy I ended up with Vegas and the shit that took place there, but like it just makes you think of how shit could have went different, pretty much.
Yeah,
and that's what the song touches on too, as well as like basically the distance between Japan and Runaway and like. Yeah, my homie got on it. My old roommate is right, I guess.
Well, even if you just take the idea of Japan, right? I don't think we would necessarily think about the decisions we make as human beings, how it can trigger a whole different scenario for our life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at that point, you're like, do I go to Vegas or do I go to Japan? And you know what I mean?
And it was too late. That's the thing. Like, I had already switched my orders. We got people to sign off on it. It was official. And it was just way too late to even switch back. And I don't think I would have switched back. Well, who knows? Who knows? I can't even say that, to be honest. But yeah, that's what Japan is about.
Are you a fan of anime?
I am. I'm a huge fan of anime. What's your favorite anime?
Okay, so that's a tough question. I will tell you what I was just watching maybe 40 minutes ago. Samurai Champloo.
I've heard of it, but I haven't dove into that one yet.
Well, so it's this anime that was from like the 2000s, and the reason why I gravitate toward it a lot is because it's one of those where it mixes hip hop and Japanese culture. So it's just two samurais and a chick like walking around Japan trying to find this other samurai.
Right.
And throughout the entire series, there's like you hear like DJ cuts and a lot of like hip hop influence. Shout out to the Nujabes who basically did like the whole soundtrack to it.
What's it on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got Hulu.
What about you, bro? What's your favorite anime?
Which one do you think it is? It's an older one.
It's an older one?
It's an older one. It's a short watch, probably just like 100 episodes or maybe 125.
Naruto?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes!
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yes!
That's my favorite
I
one,
just
bro.
finished that shit again, like, I don't know, 4 months ago,
I watched
bro.
it for the first time this year, bro. Yusuke is the coldest nigga, bro. Hands down.
Yeah, bro.
I fuck with him heavy.
He just never gave up.
Never, bro. He died. He died in the first episode, bro. Came right back.
Yeah.
What's up?
But I will say, I think once it got to the later seasons, I was like, okay, this is kind of a stretch.
Well, I started to understand, because, like, they would show every fight. Like, especially, like, during the Dark Tournament type shit. Like, they showed each fight, and I realized that was smart just because it's a short watch. It's not over, like, 200 episodes, so they're giving us as much as they possibly can compared to, like, how short it's going to be. So I was cool with it once I, like, realized that I was finishing the whole thing soon. And I was like, okay, well, I need to cherish these fights then, because we're not getting any more of this. I think they just pulled the licenses to everybody, like Yusuke, Kuwabara, and like the whole. So I feel like they about to do something. I feel like they about to spin it back up.
Well, I'm hoping they don't do a live action because every single live action anime that's come out is just extremely trash.
I don't want it. I'm cool on that.
Like, have you seen the Death Note one?
I do not want to. I didn't even know they did.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's really that bad?
It's horrible. Like, it has nothing to do with the storyline at all, and you're just watching this shit like...
That's what a lot of shit they're doing, though. They're just spinning up a bunch of old shit and thinking it's cool. Like, Twitter bullied the whoever's making Sonic into redrawing his like the character.
Oh, for sure,
bro. Twitter is so powerful. Oh my god, you got like they bullied someone into redrawing, and he deserved it. They deserved to remake the character.
Oh, for sure, because the original version they put out of the live action Sonic was like, yo, this shit's trash.
He was out of shape, bro. That's not Sonic.
Yeah,
that's horrible, bro. You can't do my man's like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Even instances for like Twitter, I think us as a society, we have the power to kind of dictate what goes on in the world.
Right.
Like if you think about it, like way back when, like if they just threw out Sonic, nobody could have said anything. Like, you know what I mean? People would have been angry and people would have spoken about it. Right. But like there was no.
You had a
like,
brand put in our head. We knew how he was supposed to look.
Yeah.
How did somebody redraw it? They took like a screenshot from the video, did it at home, and redrew it better than the original creator. I'm like, bro, like, how y'all get outdid like that? Like, that's crazy, bro. If you're gonna spin something up, do it right.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, man.
Do it right, man.
Shout out to the world. I think we've really got to this point where our creativity and our voice is really out there. So
100%.
You know what I mean? I think for people, you know, like artists like yourself, like it's even easier to just like put your shit out there and like. I think okay, now I want to go back to this part of the conversation where you were saying like when you flip something that's like old, make sure that you do it well.
Right.
Because the last thing I would have wanted from you was for you to flip 80s shit and the shit sound like trash.
Right. It's like, how do you pay homage if it comes out bad? Like, how are you supposed to like say thank you if you're making something horrible? Like,
yeah.
So definitely make sure you're making like good quality of something before you put it out.
Now, has your boy Will just been producing all the music for you?
He's produced a couple joints I got out. On that 1080p I was talking about, he has Rosecrans. That was a standout from the project. And we have another one called Aaliyah. And we got a whole bunch of unreleased stuff. A whole bunch of. I can show you some stuff afterwards if you want to hear.
I'm 100% down, bro.
Most definitely.
I actually need to link you with one of my boys. I think you follow him too. His name's Austin Sexton.
Bro, I feel like I met him. Wait, no. Yeah, I have met him.
Like guitarist.
My homie Sonny produces for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard his song. What was it? Oh, Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. My homie Sonny produces for him. That name.
Well, it was interesting because once I noticed you followed him, I was like, oh, well, that's interesting because both of them are kind of up the same lane of like that indie pop 80s sound. Right now.
Yeah. I definitely need to get up with him sometime. I'm out here too much not to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I think I met him at Sonny's crib, like the first time I met Sonny. So yeah, they work on a lot of shit together too. Sonny's got a couple projects on it, a couple tracks on his project.
Okay.
I can't remember the name, so.
He had a Good Sex, and then I think he had Paula.
There were a couple good ones on there,
something
though.
like that.
There were a couple good ones.
But you know,
that old Anna one is crazy. That old Anna one's really good.
Well, that's why when I found him, he was busking over in like Santa Barbara. Mm-hmm. So he was literally just like street performing for money.
Wow, that's good. Like you walked up on him type shit.
Well, I had somebody who reached out and found him, but by the time like we got to him, he was like, "Yeah, bro, this is literally all I do to make money right now."
That's wild. Crazy. A lot of people do that in Vegas too.
I'm sure. Have you ever been in that position?
I haven't yet. I know a lot of people that do it, and I'm not against it. I've just never like found myself to do it yet. Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure if I really needed it at some point, I'd do it, but I haven't gone to the Strip to perform yet.
Yeah.
Like I performed at places on the Strip, but never like on the Strip, not like a venue type.
Well, I feel like it's also difficult to get someone's attention if you're performing on the Strip.
I mean, some people do it, man.
I mean, like unless you're
I know
like
some of my homies be making like good bread out there, like making like decent bread out there. Yeah, man. It's a couple of them that go down to Fremont, got a little crowd ready with the like boombox and whatnot. And they're good. I know one dude that just freestyles over beats.
And that's it. Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's
man.
cold. And he'll gather a crowd, and people will put dollars down in that bucket.
Yeah.
Got enough money to go get some gas, get some food, and do whatever.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, by the time I get back to Vegas and, like, fuck with you over there, like, I need to see you do, like, a whole live-ass performance on the street.
Bro, you deadass gotta come to Vegas for a show. We're gonna do a lot next year.
Okay.
A lot next year, like House of Blues, Hard Rock, a couple of different ones.
Nice.
So let me know when you're in town.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Definitely come by.
You know, I know you got your stuff with Teej, and under Papichuloteej, you only have, like, that EP out. Mm-hmm. And maybe a couple singles. Like, do you have like a project coming up soon?
I'm just gonna keep releasing singles right
good
now.
Move. Very good move.
Yeah, it's like I have a cool audience, but I want a crazy audience before I put myself through making an album again or like an actual project. Yeah, I just want the right type of buzz for it. It doesn't feel like it's ready for that yet. And the singles are doing well. We're just gonna keep doing the same type of drop until we raise that buzz for the album. But we'll see about next year. I'm not sold on like making an album yet.
Hey man, it's all good. I think to your point, people rush into making the album because they're kind of using the album as like a promotional tool.
Yeah,
it's
like I'm definitely excited to do one. Like I have like a concept and like different things I want to run with, but I don't want to do it because I don't feel like it's time yet. I don't feel like it's fully ready for me to make one. I feel like I gotta
like to your point, have the audience want a project from
Right,
you. Don't
yeah.
just drop a fucking album.
Right, yeah. Like I want to build some more excitement. I want to go do other things before I have stuff ready, but I definitely want to make something from scratch when the time is right.
There we go. Well, Papichuloteej, we're just gonna go through like a round of quick questions right now.
Oh, let's get it.
So obviously we're at the lunch table. So what's your favorite food?
Favorite food, ramen.
All right. You
That's
know,
an easy one.
Back to the Japanese shit. There's a
Had
really
that-
dope ramen spot
Bro,
down the
I had
street.
that like 5 hours ago. I can't remember the name of it, but
Oh, bro, I will tell you, like in Alhambra, there's a dope ass ramen spot, and they put popcorn chicken inside of it.
popcorn chicken.
It's crack.
Where's this at?
No, it's called lemon pepper's fire. No, it's called kosuke,
Kasuke.
and it's only open from like 5
Is
o'clock
it
at night to
super
like
small?
9.
Is it super
Nah.
small? Okay, I went to one in Alhambra that was like super small, so I was wondering if it was.
Oh,
that
like
one.
the restaurant?
Yeah,
No,
restaurant's
yeah, the restaurant's hella small.
Compact.
It's
very
probably
compact.
like maybe 10 tables.
And is there like street parking, like in front of it?
No,
Okay, yeah, I don't know. That might be it, but
bro, it might be it, but that place is crack, bro.
yeah, there was one good spot in Alhambra. I'm gonna have to try it. I'll get the name from you.
Yeah, for
again.
sure. Dream collaboration.
For real. That's easy,
Damn.
easily.
I would say producer too, but he also produces the shit. So
Right.
When's your next show?
My next show, I don't have one locked in. I have a couple like pending, but nothing like locked in yet.
No Tuesday blends.
What? You know about Tuesday
Of course, I know about Tuesday blend. I know enough about Vague. Come on, bro.
I didn't even know. That's crazy. That's like a local thing. I didn't even know, bro. That's
Come
wild.
on, bro.
Have you been to the one in LA?
No, I haven't.
So do you know who runs Tuesday Blend?
Isn't it Aaron?
Aaron's a part of it. Yeah, Aaron's
yeah,
a part of it. Yeah, Taness is like the.
Yeah, I got a couple people who do Tuesday blend.
That's
like, you know what I
dope,
mean?
man.
So it's like I know what it is, bro.
I
Come on.
appreciate you knowing
Come
that
on,
for
man.
real. Really, bro. That's wild. I didn't expect that one. I haven't done Tuesday Blend in a minute. I plan on doing it next
All
year.
right, so
though.
next time you do it, bro, I'm gonna make sure I go to a Tuesday blend just for you, G.
Oh, definitely, bro. Definitely. It's gonna be there in like the summertime.
There we go. Papichuloteej, where can everybody find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Papichuloteej, YouTube, same thing. Even Apple Music, Spotify, all that. One word, lowercase.
Hey, and shout out to this. There was like one chick in one of your music videos, and I was like, damn, man, which music video was it? It was Swing On By. She was wearing, bruh.
Oh, wait,
I don't know who's watching this
that
shit.
went somewhere else where I thought you were gonna say
Oh, no.
Getaway Driver, but
No. There was this one chick in the video wearing like a Warriors. She was wearing like a Warriors thing, and I was like, okay, I see you. All right, I'm gonna end it there before I get in trouble. This is the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz, Papichuloteej.
Thank you for having me, bro. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you find me?
Fucking Instagram, bro.
Oh, Instagram?
Literally
Okay,
just
dope.
Instagram. Here,
That's hard. I'll take that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
hard.
It was literally on Instagram, and no, it was on Twitter. And then I was like, who the fuck is this Papichuloteej? You just had a dope name. So then I
Yeah.
just went on your Instagram afterwards, and then I saw the video for S.O.S, and I was like, yeah, this guy's fucking hard.
Dope,
He deserves
thank-
that fucking name, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
I'm Nico
appreciate
Blitz, Papichuloteej, the lunch table, and we are out, everybody. Yay!